Hello everyone, it's me, your Daddy Spoon, King of Wakanda. I'm back with another the ultimate random guide tutorial. Today I'm gonna be featuring Greece, the map Greece. This map is being known for a very close quarters combat. Uh, I'm gonna be doing DDs, cruises, BBs as usual, the main three classes people usually play. We're gonna start with A cap, B, and C. I've taken a lot of your feedback, so thank you so much, guys, and keep it coming. I'm gonna be working on DDs and cruiser BBs, but in a much more efficient and short way. So yeah, I've never done YouTube, that much before, but now we're gonna try to make it much more professional. Thank you so much again for your feedback, and please keep it coming. Without further ado, let's just jump into it. We start with DDs as usual. You spawn on north or south. If you're a DD, let's say you have two DDs on 1 and 3 line, like this, like this. If you're closest to the cap, you have two options. Option A, if you're on the 1 line DD, you do this and you try to turn out so you can spot the approach of a BB or cruiser, and you can always dump tops, not to mention the crossfire setup your BBs will have in cruisers on this guy. Same from the 1 line in north. If you do this, try to do this to turn out so you can spot this approach from the cruiser who is trying to approach like this. You can always punish whoever trying to make it here. Very important. If you try to do this, we do the highlight. Don't do this. This is very bad. You don't want to go here, neither from this, because you will be caught. Cruiser will come in, most likely here with a hydro, and you won't be able to see them, and they will come here. They have radar, hydro, and these positions are very powerful positions for cruisers. You definitely don't want to do that. Consider this. Also, you don't want to do this in ADD. This is very stupid. You won't spot anything. You just like won't spot anything, and you will waste your time there, and you might lose the cap, which is something you don't want to. Obviously, people can mong on you. They have hydro radars. You can torp anything. Even if you try to torp, they will dodge, and you're so close there. In this cube, you will most likely die. Remember that. Again, usually try to do the right approaches. In ADD, again, you do this, make sure to spot whoever coming. Also, you do this from the north spawn and top this way, and you see you can spot your teammate, and your teammate can have the crossfire set up as well. We don't do this approach. This is a very bad approach, don't do this. Also, don't do this, you're just being AFK. Like, this is just a no for you as a DD main. If you spawn towards the cap, you can go for the cap, and you prefer to keep this island to cover you, like here, because these positions are very powerful position for DD, especially if you do this. They are very powerful. On the other hand, if you're playing a DD cruiser BB, let's say in a division, and you spawn here, you can send it for the cap from here. You can, while your cruiser tries to make it here, especially Raider cruiser, and your BB can support you as well from here. Very powerful stuff. Also, we are demonstrating those on Twitch. Make sure to always come and see some of the gameplay live. You can jump in on and search Twitch/TV Worldspawn. You can find me on Twitch, streaming like almost daily from 7 p.m. to midnight, 1 a.m. Feel free to come and say hello. These positions are extremely powerful for DDs, because if you're playing Vampire, Z42, 52, Small, and Gdansk, Ragnar, you have some insane coverage. This is what a Z52 would look like here. You see, this is what a Z52 would look like there, or 42. You have hydro around the entire cap. No sub DD cruiser will be dark. You are holding the entire cap with hydro. No one can go dark. If you're going here, as a hydro DD and the other DD coming, you don't want to play around here in the open, because you will just lose a lot of shit. You need to push and use this island. There's a blind spot here, and here, where you can be perfectly safe and no one can shoot and lob on you. Remember that. Very powerful position. Same from like a Gdansk Ragnar. This is what a Gdansk Ragnar radar would look like. This is what a 7.5 radar would look like, as you can see. And this is what a 9-point radar, a 9 radar from a Gdansk could look like. You see, this is very powerful, guys. You see the amount of coverage you provide just by going there. If you go here, you won't be covering the cap like you want to. For example, watch this. Let's say you're playing a Z on the edge, right? And you have 6 km hydro. You see what the 6 km will cover. If you're on the edge, it won't cover the entire cap, and you're exposed. If there's a radar from a Des Moines or a Moscow, like here, 10 km, this is what the 10 km would look like. You see, it covers the cap, and this is what the 12 km would look like, as you can see. You see, it covers the entire cap and you lose HP for free. Something you definitely don't want to do. So make sure to hold behind this island from both sides if you're playing these dudes, or vampire as well. This is what a vampire would look like. Very powerful hydra as well. This is what a daring droid would look like. 3 km is also not bad by any means. You can, like, you know, hold this entire line. No one can just come here for free. You can reverse and collect data for yourself. Also, you can snail like this if you want. If someone is holding bow in there, very powerful, you can just do this, snail him, and he can die. Also, you can like do this and snail the target like this. Also, you can do this and snail the target like this. In a daring vampire, Jutland, lightning. I don't think we have range, but yeah, in the DDs I just mentioned, daring, Jutland, and vampire. Because they have this thing called or a Menu or a Brisbane, but most likely don't want to play here. It's very risky. So yeah, don't do this approach. This is shit. This is very bad. You don't want to be in the open, as I stated. You don't want to commit here, neither here. These islands are not protected by any means, so please don't do that. You just die for free. Okay, B cap. When we play B cap, if you're playing like the things I stated, you have options, which is diving. You always want to do this and be ready to turn away like this. So if someone rushes, you can always turn like this. Usually people don't do this. This is very risky and people will be spotted. No one do this in a cruiser or DDs. I mean, you never know, but still, this is very risky. Also, you want to do this as a DD as well, so you can make sure to have shots on this guy. You can always lob, so if your guy have hydro, same from this, from the north, you can always have the crossfire, and you can, if you have like a gearing, you can always send topes. They will always hit. They have the range. Same for a Shima or a gearing, you can always spam this area with topes. You never know what you hit, and most likely you will hit, because a lot of BBs, they tend to do this. You know, they tend to do this, and yeah, your crossfire setup will be perfect for them with your torpedoes. DD wise, there's other options. A lot of people do this. They want to hold here, something you don't want to do. This is very risky. Also, a lot of DDs do this, something you don't want to do as well. You never know what's on the other side, so don't do that. If there's a radar or DD there, you just die for free, and they will have the crossfires on you from every direction. Don't do that. Also, you can play around the island here if you want. You can play around the island here. I usually do this if I'm playing a Z. If I'm playing a Gearing or a Shima and there's like a Z42 or 52, I don't want to sit here because he can send it. I want to stay on the edge. So if he send it on me, I can always suck behind an island in no time and I be safe. And he has to monk for me or commit for me. On the other hand, if you're playing the DDs I just mentioned, you just go where I pinged you, because your Hydra will be extremely good, as I will show you. And remember, always try to this is what a 6 km Hydra would look like from a Z 4252. From a vampire, this is a vampire Hydro. Let's say he can crawl on you with the crawling. This is what a 5 km would look like. Very powerful stuff. This is what a Ragnar small and 7.5 would look like. 7.6, sorry. Yeah, this is what the 7.5 would look like. You can cover the entire thing, which is something very crazy. This is what a Gdansk radar would look like from there, 9 km. See, this is very powerful stuff. You can like spot a lot, even if it's a short duration. You can spot a lot of people. Meanwhile, again, like I told you, don't want to do this approach. It's just shit, bad. You don't want to do that. It's very, very bad. This is like bad. This is also bad. This is also very bad. You'll just die for free from both spawns. You don't want to do that. And yeah, if you have radar, you can like provide like a lot of coverage, and you can zone people out. You get the cap and you win the cap, and the cap eventually farm like approximately 200-300 points for free. Remember that and consider that. C cap usually Usually DD spawn here. There's a lot of DDs who do this. Let's put it in the red. This is shit. Don't do this. This is very bad. This is very bad. You don't want. You're losing the entire flank for free. This entire flank is lost for free. This entire like 9-10 line because you just went there. If you have RPF, make sure there's options. Which is if you have a cruiser div mate who is pushing, you can always do this. This is a very powerful position in a DD. You can hold here. This island is extremely good as well. And if you are playing two DDs, one DD go here, you can the other can go here and spot. Remember, these islands are kinda ambush islands. You don't want to commit like this because if you do, you will just die because probably there's a cruiser there, radar cruiser. You never know. Also, you don't want to do this as well blind because a cruiser can hold here, and this is what a 10 or 12 kilometer radar would look like. You will just die for free. This is what a 10 kilometer look like. This is what a 12 kilometer would look like. So remember that this is death. You don't want to do that. Remember that. Um, Usually, like the 12s, it's better for the 12s to play here. This position is very good for the 12s. You can always reverse and you should be fine. You can cover the entire cap. Also, you can create crossfire whenever you want. Very powerful stuff. Remember that. Let's put this here. Um, yeah, so this is what the 6 kilometer hydro would look like here. Very powerful stuff. You see, you can like control the entire cap from both sides as well. This is what a 7.5 would look like from a small end, and this is what a Gdansk could look like. You see, your radar coverage is insane. You can literally cover the entire cap, and you can zone people a lot. Like whenever you want to zone someone, you just press the tech and you just zone them out. Very powerful stuff. Consider that, please. Let's put the circles like this so we don't have to do them all over again. Again, you don't want to do this red approach. You never know what's on the other side. You don't want to get caught. Always, yeah, do this and be ready to turn away if needed. Like you have an escape plan. So yeah, you can always disengage, But this is very powerful. Whoever wants to monk on you probably will die, especially if you have support. So yeah, don't do this approach. This is really bad because if you do, you'll lose the flank. If there's do DD layout, you usually want to do this. You know, want to do this and this. So you can always disengage, and the radar is not that big of a threat because you're already kiting, disengaging. You should be fine. And you can spam tops on 9-10, probably like get a kill or like hold people off, especially if people want to press W on 9-10. You can just pin them down because this space is small space. They can't maneuver. There's like options, just turn in like this, in and out. They can't just randomly turn flat because this space is really close. Like same for one line. Like this is a very close quarters area. Yeah, this is the DD tutorials. We jump to cruisers right now. Usually cruisers attempt to do this in the start, which is something very well a lot of you are aware of, which is like people do this. This position is very strong for Des Moines, Salem, Moscow, Stalin, Petro, not that much, but you don't have options. If you spawn there, you have to commit. You don't want to play open water there because this island is not protected like the north one. This one is much more protected. This one is shit. You don't want to go there because you'll be in a crossfire. This is a very bad one. Okay, let's remove all the dots. 1 second, so you guys don't get confused. You remove this, and this. I deleted the cap. Okay. Oh, it's fine. So yeah, I was saying cruisers, you wanna dive like this. If you're playing Stalin Muscle Petru, you don't wanna commit here, you wanna play here. Again, your radar covers the entire cap. If you're playing Des Moines, Minnow, Worcester, you can play here, Colbert. This island is very well suitable for you because you can lob on people and you can just farm, zone people out, get free kills. If you're playing Hindi, Zhao, Henry, Marcel, you can dive in here. Don't want to play as well open water. You can play open waters like here and just try to farm this guy. Also, you go here, try to farm this guy. See, there's always, like I stated earlier, it's like a chess game. There's always something to counter something. You find the gap, you find a way to counter the others. But yeah, as a bowing cruisers, you really want to play here. You don't want to play open water. Like this position is very good. This is what a 10-kilometer radar would look like from a Des Moines here. You can almost radar the entire thing. This is what a radar would look like from there too. Very good. A lot of Des Moines usually want to do this, and they want to hold here, which is like me obviously, because the closer the better. You zone people out, then you can play around islands if you want. You can lob. This is what a 10-kilometer radar would look like. Very deep, very good. You can radar ODDs, zone them out. You can like potentially radar a sub or here if they want to commit to the cap. ASW them and try to kill them for free as well. The Moskva, Stalin, and Petro, like I said, you don't want to commit in the start. You want to hold here. Make sure to hold here. You have the 12 technology, right? You have the 12 radar technology. This is again the 12 what it looked like, and this is what it would look like from this spawn as well. In the south you have to commit here. You can't stay by win. From the north you can play here safe. This position is very protected for you in the early game, and you can provide the radar and you can provide a lot of support. You don't want to do this. This is probably a very shit approach. Like you want to wait. You want to like take the right side nose in. This is bad. They can always lob on you, especially cruisers from here. And remember DDs when I say they can spam tops. Yeah, you will be broadside to those tops. And not to mention from B, because we didn't jump to B yet, so consider B crossfires. Also, you don't want to play in this island or take this side like by any means. You don't want to do this. This is very bad. You need like to literally hold here to the left, and then you reverse, and you can use your guns whenever you want. Same from here. When you approach like this, you hold like this, nose in towards 1-2, so you can shoot like this, and then you can reverse and shoot like this if you want. Very cool stuff, very powerful stuff. Remember that. And yeah, hope you guys implement this in game, and I hope it can impact your gameplay much better. Cruiser wise in B, you want to do this. You want to definitely do this. You can commit, but now if there's a CV, it depends on the matchmaking obviously. If there's a CV sub, you don't want to commit here. If there's like 3 BBs and it's cruiser like and you're playing crossfire ships, you can like go block the cap. You can do this, go block the cap, and you can like provide the radar and the hydro perma, and the cap is perma contested, and you can try to lob on this guy. Whoever sit here or commit or tries to run away, you can lob on him. Excuse me. These islands are not protected. I mean, I play them, they are not safe. Like, especially don't want to play Moscow, Stalin, Petro there. Petro can hold, but the others they will be found for free. You can play here, but definitely not recommended. This is very bad spots, and they can lob on you. People they can lob on you. These are very bad spots. Also, you don't want to go here. You definitely don't want to go here open. This is very bad. You're spotted. You have like billion tops in your face. People can lob on you, sit here, and they can lob on you. You don't want to do that. This is very bad approach. Like I said, these islands are very small, and people can lob on you. They won't protect you by any means. By far, the south spawn is so suitable for cruisers because every cruiser can play here, which is Salem, Des Moines, Colbert, Minnow, Moskva, Stalin, Petro, Marseille, Worcester, Brisbane. They can all play here. That you can play from the other side, sadly, because you know this island is just goated from the south spawn. Yeah, you most likely want to commit. You just commit and create your own crossfire. Sorry, you want to create your own crossfire like here and here, especially if you're playing a long IP cruiser, Stalin, Petro, or Moskva. You can Citadel or Marseille. You can Citadel people easy. If you're playing Jenin or Zao or Hindi or Nevsky, you don't want to commit to those islands because you know this is definitely not your friend cap. You're like a long HE spammer. You cannot afford to play close quarters, so keep your distance and try to find a way or find a gap to farm a certain Bowen position or a certain BB. You don't want to commit here. You just die for free. Always go to the flank or try to like play here and hold or play here and hold, and then you can farm here and here. Same from here, same from here. You can lob like this and you can lob like this, and you're ass in, and just consider crossfires. So yeah, an ABB and ADD, you most likely want to go here. You don't want to play, like I said, these islands are so bad, especially from this south as well. This is very bad position. Like you don't want to hold here. This is very, very bad. People can lob and it's not protected again. If you have like a DD who is long spamming you with orbs, you will most likely die because you're broadside to them. You can't angle. If you commit, you're gonna be farmed from these people here. They can always lob on you, like here to here. Remember that. Um, and yeah, this is what a cruiser would be played. You don't wanna commit to these positions, they're really shit. By far this is the best position. The south, this is very good. Also the best position is you to go for the cap and hold it. uh, I mean, if there's a DD, you can always tell DD to go to C or A while you're holding the cap, contesting, spotting everything. This is what a 12 kilometer in Moscow styling would look like, and if you commit, this is what it would look like from there. You see the amount of like zoning and coverage you provide. It's actually insane. Look at what the 12 radar look like. It's so good from both far. Look at this. It's very powerful. This is what a 10 kilometer radar Des Moines and Des Moines Minnow. It's very powerful as well. Minnow, Worcester can be 9, but you know it's almost the same range. You can provide a lot of stuff here. This is what it would look like from here. 10 kilometer. You can provide the radar for the gap. Again, you don't want to play these positions. They are really shit. Yeah, you think you're safe, but until you get one shot from a battleship, don't play here. Um, C cap in a cruiser. You have options. Option A in a cruiser, you go here. And Moscow styling, long HE, long AP and long range distance support. You play here around in the start. You don't want to commit. You have 14 kilometer concealment. If you try to dive here, you will be spotted from Nanya, and this is a lot of space for you to cover. This is a lot of space. There's stops, BBs, crossfire in you. Something you don't want to do. You want to hold there. If you're playing Des Moines, however, or Salem, or Stealth Minnow, or Worcester, or an Oster or Colbert, you can always play close quarters here because you have the stealth. You can commit, you know, there is no problem. You can commit like this. You want to commit like this, you know, you can hold around these islands and you hold the 9-10 and you can always farm while your DD is here. And if you see no one is there, you can just walk in, kill the DD and go back to this island and hold here. Same from the other spawn. Like if you're here, you can just go kill him and you can hold here and sit here. I've done it so many times. I hope you guys come on Twitch and see how I do it. It's kind of easy. And yeah, Moskva, you don't want to play here, or Stalingrad. This is very bad position for you. You will be spotted from the moon. Also you can reverse and you can take the left side, so you can cross like this. Very good stuff. You can do this as well. You can reverse if there's so much pressure on you, and then you go here. If you want to reverse, reverse like this and then go back, accelerate and go back like this. It's just simple. uh, and yeah, so you can have the crossfire like this. Very easy stuff. Again, Demon, like I said, Colbert, Osterman, Worcester, you can play here, provide support for your teammate. This position is like I see a lot of cruisers do this. This is just dumb. You don't. If you do this in the start, this is very risky. You don't want to do this in the start. You're just a sailing straight line, vulnerable to crossfire, tops, and spotting. You always want to try to. If you're spawn here, don't do this. This is bad as well. Try to do this. Take your time and then dive. So when you dive, people don't have the crossfire on you. I mean, they can shoot you, but they don't have your broad, and you can jiggle, and the angle is kind of fucked. But if you're doing this, for example, if you're doing this and someone shoots you, you're forced to turn in, right, to dodge. Then the other guy shoots you, and then you try to turn back in. Then the other guy shoots you back, and a BB shoots you back, and you won't be able to make it to the island. You'll just try to make it as fast as you can, and most likely you will get nuked. So it's always better to have a calculated approach, which is like I showed you. This is what you need to do. You need to do this. Like if you spawn, do this and then you dive. Same from here. Don't do this. This is stupid. Make sure you have the right approach. This is very bad. Never do this in a cruise. It's just stupid. You will die for free. Same for the Moscow or Stalingrad. Don't do this. This is very stupid. Big ass water, open water area. and you don't have hydro and styling, let's say Moskva, a lot of people playing defensive A Moskva for no reasons, but yeah. So remember this, you don't want to do this, they are very bad approaches, please consider those, so you can maximize your gameplay performance and you can help your team very, very well. BB wise, okay, let's remove all those so you guys don't get confused as well. Okay, BB wise, on a BB, you have options. Option A, if there's two BBs here, you can take the flank and again try to create that crossfire on this guy or on this guy. If you spawn from here, a lot of people do this. This is not bad, but you just AFK there. You need to be close to, you know, support your teammates. A lot of people do this. It's not bad. You can always crossfire this as well. Especially playing Vermont Thunder in comp, you can nuke the cruiser there, especially if he's radar by the 10 or the 12, as I showed you before. Also, I didn't show the radar duration. See, sorry, this is what a 10 kilometer radar would look like from here. Doesn't cover the entire cap, but it's very good. This is what it would look like from here, and this is what the 12 would look like. It's just the 12 who covers the cap from here, as you can see. From the south, from the north, it doesn't cover the full cap because the island is far away. You see, like you need like to commit slightly, but you still don't have the cap and the radar. But from the south spawn, you can cover the entire radar, and you don't want to commit here. Same from there. Anyway, back to BBs. Back to BBs. You can, like I said, you can do this. A lot of BBs do this as well. It's not bad. If like your two BBs, you can do this to create a crossfire, while the second BB take the 1-2. Remember, you don't want to leave 1-2. You don't want to leave 1-2. If you leave 1-2, you always lose the flank. If you're spawning in a BB and you do this, insta. Okay, I'm gonna highlight it with a red. This is shit, insta. This is so bad. And just like that, if a BB do this and BB do this, if the enemy BB do this, voila, you literally lost this. You literally lost this. You lost this for free because you just run away. And then he's gonna do this, use islands, you know, and you're forced to run away. You're forced to run away, and voila, second line secured. And you're gonna be forced away because they will focus you. You're running, and he's walking in on you. Same from here, he's walking in and you're losing because you're running away because you left your flank, and like every line for 1 minute, and voila, this is what you lost just because you ran away in your BB. They just press W on you. You can't hold them long enough alone, and they will just zone you and kill you for free. Don't do this. Remember, this is so stupid, and don't do it, please. B battleship position. This is what a B battleship position would look like. If you spawn here, you have two options. There's two BBs there, and one here and two close, like one here and one here and one here. You can do this. You can, right? You can do this. This is very good position, same as here. And these two positions are very good in BBs. You can create the crossfires you want, you know. And you can like shoot here, shoot here, shoot here, and shoot here. This is what it would look like. Again, you can crossfire this, you can crossfire these. If people want to sit there, you can crossfire this, and you can shoot the people like this. You see, like, this is what the BB position would look like. Same from the north. You can shoot the dude, like I told you, who wants to sit there or sit there. You can shoot that dude there. You can shoot middle like this, and you can shoot the guy who is sitting here if you want as well. If he commits forward, that if he's not using the island correctly, he can be punished. Same as this, like you can, if he commits forward, Stalingrad and Moscow show your cheek, you can nuke him. If he over reverse, you can like nuke him as well, and you can, these two BBs can fuck with each other. Same for this. This is what a crossfire or BB middle would look like. You don't want to commit. This is so bad, by the way. This is stupid. You don't want to do this because you will be found for free, and if you try to turn, torps are coming. If you try to turn, torps are coming, and you'll die deathstroke. Don't do this, really bad in a BB. Same, and you don't definitely want to commit. Don't ever commit in a BB, in a B, in a Greece. This like a close quarter map. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You just die for free. Please consider. Seaside, if you're playing BB, you usually want to do this as a BB. 1 second. Yeah, you try to take the flank as well, just like I told you on the one line. You want to take the flank, try to support the cruiser behind you, and you don't want to commit, just commit. I mean, it depends. If you see like their BB, if their BB did this, if their BB didn't go to the flank and he did this, yeah, you just press W. Sorry, you can, yeah, just press W like this and try to make it to an island, and just like that, you literally want this cube already. And then from this position, you can like dive, you know, and hold here, and that BB will keep running away, and you just want the another line, like I said, 1 minute for every line, and you want this entire line for free. And not to mention, if you're here, you can crossfire these people, you can shoot whoever you want, people here, people here, you can have the crossfire of the year. So yeah, don't leave your fucking flank, please. Battleships, never do it. It's just stupid, and you literally cost your team the entire flank in the first 3 minutes of the game. You lose the cap for free. Also, if there's two BBs, the second BB, you can always do this as well. This is not bad by any means. A lot of people use this island. It's not bad as well. It's very good actually. You can like save your damage. You can crossfire and shoot people without being spotted. It's very powerful. On this side as well, you can do this, but I don't think you can lob. I mean, you have to be kinda here to actually start shooting, but you should be kinda safe and in, so you can lob on people whenever you want, if you want to. While your BB, the second BB, take a 9-10, and you have like insane map control. Consider that. And these are bad approaches in a BB. Don't do this. Definitely don't do this like a monk and leave the cap. You don't want to commit here like this. This is bad. Same for cruiser approach. You want to keep your distance, let your DD cruiser spot, and then if like a cruiser is here, BB is running, and DD is here, you can just press W and again win this entire thing for you. This entire cap, and like three lines has been won just because a BB ran away and a cruiser took the wrong side, and this entire cap, like let's say 1 second, this entire thing is free for you. Look, you just press W, no one is contesting because cruiser is here, BB is here, DD is here, and just like that, look, you went from here, kited, and then you saw there is no one, you try to use islands, you go here, try to use islands, and you hold here, and then you decide, and this entire thing is one for you. And then you decide you want to go here. Make sure always keep an island, so if people like try to fox fire you, there's always islands to cover you. If you do this, you might, people can always come back for you, and you will find yourself 3v1 in no time, something you definitely don't want to do. And yeah, this is BB tutorial. This goes for every class, like ChatGPT, BBs, or like snipers. You can just do whatever you want here, because this map is like very good in close quarters. Like I told you, it's very good. There's a lot of gaps in islands. You can like use like snapshots between low areas in the mountains, and you can always depth struck people. And yeah, this is Greece tutorial, the ultimate random guide. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna be working on the other tier 10 maps. Please consider a like, comment, and subscribe. You can always come and watch me on Twitch/TV WorldSpawn. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. I hope this like helped you a lot. And if you need anything, please don't hesitate. Let me know. And I wish you a good day, and I will see you next time. King of Wakanda is out.